Today's deck list is a clean but simple idea that works incredibly efficiently. After I put up a result in one of our recent community tournaments and we highlighted it in our new decks video, I used this to close out the last bit of my Ultra 4 climb into Masters. You have Sylveon to allow you to assemble your Magnezone with hyper consistency. An elemental switch from our latest expansion gives this deck some aggressive bursts. The game where you're going first and you have Sylveon as your lead, you can elemental switch an energy for Magnezone up front and crack for 70 before your opponent has a chance to get their first evolution off the ground. You'll note that we're playing only psychic energy in our energy zone here, so we can do this a little bit more consistently. It does mean that we have to have elemental switch to enable Oricorio, but in the matchup for Oricorio is good. It usually buys you enough time that that's not a problem. We round out our utility slots with a copy of Pokemon Communications to find everything more consistently, and Sabrina and Cyrus to make sure things can't run away from us in an opportune times. At any rate, I hope you enjoy this deck list. If you do, smash the like button. If you want to see lots of fun off-meta competitive decks in Pokemon Pocket, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shouldn't miss any of the upcoming ones that we'll have here for the rest of the day. Have fun with this one. Water Energy EV, probably Greninja stuff. What do you say is the best way you've seen Lugia played so far? I really like the Executor Lugia build we played a bit of on stream. There's a highlight with it. Right. This is not an Oricorio matchup. You know, I wonder if without Candy in the deck, if I'm supposed to have this just always draw the always draw Pokemon version. They have Greninja right away, which means if they have Cyrus, they can tempo us to hell and back. Thanks for the red card, gamer. Appreciate you. Bandito, thank you for the 11 months of support. It's a long time. Welcome back. Let's thin this out. Let's do this. Do I want to draw 2 cards? What kind of stupid question is that, Pokemon Pocket? Should be fired. Chill this other one for now, I think. They're still 2 turns off of attacking with Greninja. Or sorry, they're 2 turns off attacking with Tina. They're 2 turns off attacking with Greninja too, technically. But they're 2 turns off of attacking with Tina. With no drawback to decking, is there any reason to not always draw? Yeah, that's why I didn't draw. The reason to not always draw is because your opponent could shuffle the cards out of your hand. Things like Red Card and Mars and stuff like that. I mean, I wanted to switch to Magnezone anyways, so thanks. Let's make sure to activate this before I evolve. And then this This communication fishes us up the other Magnezone for this. Oh, I guess I could get the other Magnezone too, technically. Sedge. I guess I evolved so I could find this now. Maybe I should have done that first. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, small sequencing mistake there on my part. Alright, so they're dead. They actually can't even... They actually just can't even attack you, right? Because they're just dead to the Sylveon. They're not even dead to... They're not even dead to the Magnezone in my hand. They're dead to the Sylveon that's on the board. Cool. Getcha. Do we lead Oricorio here? Maybe. Youch. I do have a Pokemon communication in my deck, so I'm going to leave this EV in hand for now. If we top deck Magnezone, we win the game on the spot. Well, that's a wonderful start to the morning. Well, what a lovely first one. Rewarded for having faith in the yellow chicken lead. I follow a number of Pokemon-related people on Twitter that do, like, different competitive Pokemon stuff, and a bunch of them are talking about how players who qualified to play in Pokemon Worlds were unable to get visas to come to the United States for Pokemon Worlds. I really hope the Pokemon Company considers doing the right thing and pulling Worlds out of here next year. It's supposed to be in the US this year and next year. If they give a modicum of a crap, they'll pull it out of the US. Hey, Nuggy, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're seeing if we can round out my Master's Climb this morning. I guess we'll find out if they have some candy here or not. I think we'll definitely phone a friend. We were hoping for a second Magnezone or a Sylveon, so Eevee's a pretty big low roll there. Alright, if we find the Sylveon, we get the knockout here, and then we probably are in a favorable spot for this game from there. It's pretty unfortunate. Oh wait! The energy elemental switch means I can kill with Oricorio, yeah? We had so many live draws there. This card being a non-supporter Dawn for these types is so powerful. So powerful. Am I enjoying this patch? I think this expansion is one of the best expansions Pokemon Pocket's ever released. It is such a fantastic mix of both new EX cards that are new decks, but also a mix of cards that give older cards new life. The baby Pokemon are such elegant designs. So, if I find my second elemental switch here, I could run back the switch and then attack right away, yeah? Unlucky. Unlucky. I don't think I'm giving this up. I think I'm just switching these around here. If they want to kill it, they need to burn Osiris. So we'll go Volt Charge, Magnezone to hit you. And then I think I elect to just play around them taking my cards out of hand here and put this other Magnezone out. Oh, I guess they're not even killing this one on board. This still makes me more likely to redraw Cyrus if they red card or Mars me. Sure. What's your line here, opponent? Dead to Cyrus? He spent their energy for the turn already. Yeah. Psychic Energy Tina. Probably Greninja stuff is the most common Psychic Energy Tina deck right now. Awkward. Watch this be my other Magnezone. Holy. Do you think I should make changes to my deck? Clearly my deck is misspelt, yes? Going back to our conversation about making changes to our deck when you hit a little bit of bad variance. We should cut the second Magnezone, obviously, yes? That's the problem. Do we really need 2 Magnezones? Ooh, that's funny right there. The chicken's actually great, yeah. I'm not dead yet. Zap. And then Sabrina just murders the frog here, yeah? Anybody else feeling frog legs for dinner? Zap. Nom 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 nom. Yes, once you are inside a Master Ball, you could not fall back out anymore. It's a wonderful welcome change. Alright, so this is their last frog. We have 1 Cyrus and 5 cards that could run this Tina down. Is that true for Ultra Ball as well? Yeah, you can't fall back between major breaks. You could, like, go from Ultra 4 to Ultra 3, but you can't go from Ultra 1 back to Great Ball anymore. Stuck has so many game actions. Charging my magnets. Energies on my friends. Attacking with chickens. What's not to love? Yeah, it's a really good change because when you could fall back between, it made it optimal to just stop playing when you hit your goal. So it's nice that you could, like, actually continue playing the game. Rats. Missed my redraw towards my Cyrus, but that's fine. They gave us Sylveon, right? So I have 3 draws out of 4 cards with the Cyrus. No Evo for the first Magnezone. Nah. It's fine. So they have to retreat this Sylveon, otherwise they die to Magnezone. So 3 looks and 4 cards at 1 Cyrus to win the game. That'll do, pig. That'll do. It actually played out into a real game after our awkward start. Fancy that. If they have their candy, we do just die. Again, I'm looking for basic Pokemon here, so I'm going to research before I Pokeball. And I want to draw a Pokemon because I'm looking for a Magnezone, and if they don't have the rare candy, Sylveon clears next turn, so... This is a worthwhile risk, I think. Alright, so they're cooked. We evolve. Elemental Switch is so good. Like, it is unreasonable how good this card is. This seems like an odd Sabrina. The Sabrina is here because they want to keep me from attacking with Sylveon this turn. Because if I attack with Sylveon this turn, I murder their Zubat. Am I playing the other Sylveon out? I don't think so. I think it's just this. If they red card or Marsby playing the other Sylveon out, it's kind of medium. I want this in my deck to redraw into the Magnezone and the Magnezone. A second sweet. Yeah, from a pure theory perspective, this deck has a lot of awesome stuff going on. I like it. I like it a lot. Is Sylveon our only evolution? It is, yeah, because I'm playing Mono Psychic Energy. Oh, they were cooked either way, gamers. This deck list has felt really clean. Was this deck list a thing last season? During Eevee Box, or was it not good enough? When I saw this deck list in the when I was talking about this deck list in the new decks roundup, I was like, how have I not seen anybody doing this? Like just from a pure like this makes a ton of sense. Like it makes a ton of sense. Switch makes it significantly better. Yeah, I'd believe that. The switches have been nuts. Oh, my water bottle's on the floor. I'll get that after this break. Insert Spider-Man meme here. Unlucky our draw is this bad at our Masters Rank Up match. Oh! So you're saying there's a chance. That's the noise Oricorio makes in my head when it goes in on someone. It's the loudest cacaws imaginable. What do we think of running down this Oricorio point with the Cyrus? I'm a little torn on the research draw. I think it's right. Because if I hit this, this is blasting them in one anyways. Yeah, it helps if I need to pivot to Sylveon is part of my line of thought. This is probably a game where I need a third Pokemon, yeah? Do I take this knockout? I think so. I think so. The problem is I only have, because I'm on Mono Psychic Energy, I only have one more attack with this Magnezone. The risk of leaving the Zeraora alive is if I leave the Zeraora alive, they could... If I leave the Zeraora alive, they could use Elemental Switch of their own to clear my Magnezone, which would not be great for me. We communicate Sylveon to try and find Magnezone. I just played the Magnemite. please. Both of these just came down. Hey, Jake Man, thank you for the 24 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. So I have a hit here. I have this. I'm guaranteed to get the Magnezone back. So I'm gonna play the communication and just get rid of the communication out of my deck, basically, here. Makes us better against Red Card and Mars if I do that. Did we pull this one out? Is that it, gamers? I think that's the winner. Winner, winner, Master Ball dinner. Lovely, lovely. It's like a little grub at the start.